to Silvani. Silvani to centre wing. Bradley cleverly round the boundary line. Oh, that would do Maradona proud as he gets it to Pearce. Pearce on the left boot. Down towards half forward. Great play by Williams and dives on it. Here's Fraser-Brown. The chip passes on. Kernahan marks. Plenty of time to bring it out towards the half forward area. Oh, good mark taken out there by Sexton, backing back into the pack. Kernahan's one out. Williams is on his own in the pocket. Now Kernahan will go back to the square as Sexton kicks a long ball for a goal. So
Billy thumps it long. One out is Ablett with Silvani. Oh, Stephen Silvani. No mark. Play on. It comes to Whitehead. I reckon his third touch was off his Brown. Now Couch. He's kicked round the corner out to centre wing. Brewer leads. Ange Christou. Oh, well done by Christou. He was always running second, but he won the footy. The back. Good pick up by Mansfield. Victorian representative. Long high ball. McKay! Superb mark by Andrew McKay. A South Australian representative last week at the MCG.
That was a brilliant mark, Drew. The centre wing.
Brownless and Sexton. No mark to Billy. There's M.Hanna. Mitchell. Little kick round the corner. Bradley. A bounce to set things up. Then floats one over the top. Camporeale inside the 50. Camporeale goes for the goal and kicks it. Kernahan a long way out. Looking to pass. Pops it up. Spalding. Oh, in the goal square. Hanna scores level again. Man passes to himself. Buddha Hocking's there. Barnes in trouble. He's lost it. Pearce. There's another one.
Gets in a hand pass. He's Scholl. Caught. Not a strong enough tackle, but Mitchell's head. Danger here for Geelong because Brad Pearce has got it. Swings onto his left boot. Bends it back for his second. Great goal, Brad Pearce. What a game we're witnessing. Goal for goal. Hand pass knocked away by Ratten. A chance for the Blues. McGrath went without it. Oh, look, a slippery ground as Williams receives from Hanna. Greg Williams fires at a goal. It's now a goal to the Blues. Down at full forward. He'll come from the back, Steve Kernahan. He flies and takes the mark. He read it better than everyone else.
That was a great mark. I was looking up the ground in his area in the lead up. Spalding had gone wide towards the boundary line, and Brad Pearce had wrongly, I think, cut it in front of, led in front of Kernahan, and I thought that was going to influence Kernahan's approach, but then over the top he came. Great mark.
Well, he's got to kick this goal, Steve. He's missed a couple. See that right shoulder heavily bandaged. Oh, shocking kick off the boot. Oh, but big Harry Madden is there to take a diving mark, and that'll lift the rafters off the pavilions here.
Sensational play, Justin Madden. Too often we see the ruckmen who stand back outside the centre half forward area thinking their full forward's going to kick it. He went down onto the line. He may have been needed there to shepherd the ball through right on the line, but had the agility that once the ball fell that little bit short, the big fella got his act into gear and was able to take a good mark low down.
So Justin Madden, very slight angle, 15-metre kick this, but none of them are easy. Let's see what he can do. Big Justin. He kicks and puts it through. So just a loose men out here for the Blues. And diving and taking the mark. No, he didn't take it, Lynn. Christou. Free kick was paid and then advantage. Here's Mitchell. He'll look for Kernahan. Steve Kernahan hugs it to the chest.
It's off the ground. Bradley marks in the centre circle. Lynn. And Tony Lynn has marked 35 metres from goal.
Pearce is hurt.
Oh, that was a solid hip and shoulder. I mean, it was all legitimate. Pearce head down there, just looks up, and there it is.
Bang. Hip and shoulder.
Yeah. Very well controlled by Tim McGrath. Quite efficient, effective, and well within the rules of the game.
He didn't raise the elbow, and that was good to see.
Unfortunately, the stretcher is out for young Brad Pearce.
Here's Brown. Brown up in the air towards half forward, and a good mark taken by Dean. He had his name written all over that. P.Dean gives off a handball. Bradley having a Rice at the back. Kernahan is there. Now Tanner and Rice. Good play by Dean Rice. Fraser Brown on the left. Bends it back for a brilliant goal. Great play, the Blues. So Carlton hit back.
Camporeale. Manton. First mark for the Blues in the seniors. Into Rice. Well played by Manton. On the 50 is Mitchell. Now Brown, 40 metres out. Should be a goal to the Blues. And finds a teammate. Ratten to Dean, to Hanna. Kick by Hanna for Kernahan. Gee, that's perfect football. Now Stephen Kernahan, who was making a return from injury, he missed the state game last week. Coming up for his 6th kick, but he's looking at his first goal. .48 metres out. That's better. That is fantastic.
The ground by Hockey, taken by Madden. He went in and did a bit of shepherding with Gonzalo. Well done, Big Harry. And Bradley, probably best man on the ground, gives it to Silvani.
Silvani just gets away. Bradley coming up for his second possession in 10 seconds. We switched on to Riccardi in the second quarter. Kernahan with Graham. Stephen Kernahan the mark.
Bradley has been outstanding. A great kick by Bradley. Finds G.Williams 40 metres from goal directly in front. Beautiful kicking by Bradley.
That's a sensational kick. The Geelong player was on. Craig Bradley would have been able to see him there, prop some 10 metres in front of G.Williams, but just floats it over the top there of Scholl trying to get back.
Here's the kick from Williams. It's a goal. Williams, danger for Geelong. Kernahan. Great kick by Williams. Terrific team play from the back line by the Blues.
Talk about Carlton players starting to get on top. Williams in the last few minutes on Pickering. Pickering's had a heap of the ball, but hasn't Williams been perfect?
He has been. He's coming right back into it. Off there a moment ago. Could be a concern to Geelong.
Carlton by 13 points as Madden gives it. Geelong have finished hard in nearly every game this year. Let's see if they can do it again. But Carlton get Ratten forced onto the left. But here's a man on his own, P.Dean. No one near him for 50 metres. Here he goes. We'll probably look for the short one. He does to Kernahan, and that was terrific play by Carlton. But how can a man get 50 metres on his own, Terry?
Well, but I would say, what's the centre-half back doing running down there while the play's up in your defensive zone? Very bold move, P.Dean. It's come off. Carlton have got the opportunity.
So Steve Silvani hasn't had his kicking boots on today. He's kicked 2. Missed a few. He's directly in front. Let's see what the captain can do. The drop putt looks good. It's a goal. Great pick-up by Rice. Chips it in the half forward. And a good mark to the captain, Steve Kernahan. Off he goes, he's got a loose man, Sexton. Oh, he could run into an open goal. Sexton gives a hand pass, goal to Pearce. The Blues by 3 goals.
And Steve Monaghetti passes beautifully for Williams. I think Bradley's 3 votes are solid goal.
It is a sensational game, and the use of the ball here, that is perfect football. G.Williams well aware of the Geelong player coming in there prepared to protect himself, but wasn't needed at the end.
Up to 16 possessions, but going for his 3rd goal makes an important difference. Oh, great kick.
Off he goes to Sexton. Sexton into Pearce, and Pearce marks 40 metres from goal, and if he kicks this, it's the end of the game.
See, they've withstood the pressure, Carlton, haven't they? Everything that Geelong have been prepared to throw to them, the Blues have had the answer, and a very good performance here.
Brad Pearce has kicked free. He's a beautiful kick. A left footer.